Westfield-based fighter pilot known as Moose now rests for eternity at the Air Force Academy in Colorado. 22 News reporter Kate Walsh was at the funeral and graveside where Lieutenant Colonel Maurice Fontenot received full military honors. Kate is live in Denver.
I'm live in Denver. We're on our way to the airport to head back to 22 News after a very emotional day at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado, which is about an hour from here. Hundreds of people from all over the world were there to say a final farewell to the man they loved.
If it's true that you can judge the way a man lived his life by the size of the crowd at his funeral, Moose's life made a difference.
In front of hundreds of family and friends, Cara Fontenot found strength to honor her husband, Lieutenant Colonel Maurice Fontenot, who was lovingly known as Moose. Using the strength and bravery they learned from their father, Moose's daughters, Natalie and Nicole, proudly recalled their happiest moments with him.
It's been really hard for me to lose my dad. However, I realized after he passed, I'm so grateful to have spent so much time with him in his last chapter of his life in Longmeadow.
A decorated Air Force fighter pilot and most recently a member of the Air National Guard 104th Fighter Wing at Barnes Air National Guard, Moose made friends who soon were considered family wherever he went.
I loved him more than any other man, and I will miss him terribly.
He died doing what he loved, protecting our skies by flying an F-15C Eagle fighter jet. His willingness to serve and his love for our country impacted four-star General Herbert Carlisle, who was honored to call him a friend.
As an American, there's no more patriotic, hardworking, down-to-earth man than Moose Fontenot. As an airman, there's no man with more integrity, character, ability to fly, and ability to lead than Moose Fontenot.
Lieutenant Colonel Fontenot rests for eternity under the protection of the Rocky Mountains at the Air Force Academy, where he fulfilled his dream to become a fighter pilot, and most importantly to him, where he met his wife. His friends said their final farewell with a fighter pilot tradition, tossing a nickel on his grave as a sign of good luck and to show they'd never forget him.
I think very important for us today to get some closure because Moose, you know, as I mentioned in my talk, he had a lot more to give.
And he continues to give through his legacy that will inspire generations of future fighter pilots.
All my life I grew up seeing the F-15s fly over my house in West Springfield, and guys like Moose are the guys that I look up to. Guys like Moose are my hero.
22 News streamed the funeral and all the full military honors at the gravesite live on our website, and you can still watch that if you go to wwlp.com. Live in Denver, Colorado, Kate Walsh, 22 News.